Have you ever found yourself unable to focus while trying to work? You procrastinate, constantly distracted, and minutes feel like hours. Fortunately, there's a solution that can end your procrastination once and for all. Unfortunately, most people won't do it. What is this cure, you say? Boredom. Though boredom is an uncomfortable feeling, it actually serves an important purpose, motivating us to take action. Studies have shown that people will even choose to self-administer electric shocks rather than sit alone with their own thoughts due to the unpleasantness of boredom. Essentially, boredom incentivizes us to seek out productive activities rather than remain inactive. For example, feeling bored on a Saturday could motivate you to tackle errands and chores you've been putting off rather than just sitting around the house. As Cal Newport, the author of Deep Work, puts it,
your mind better be used to the idea that sometimes you don't get stimuli, because otherwise you can't write for 3 hours. Like it's just not going to tolerate it.
Boredom can also unlock creativity. Research shows that boredom activates the brain's default mode network, the area where novel ideas, insights, and creative connections are formed. When your brain is not intensely focused on a specific task, it slips into this default mode of thinking and imagination. During periods of boredom, activities like daydreaming and mind-wandering lead to new neural connections as your brain explores possibilities. Neuroscience reveals that constant task switching and stimulation from technology can actually hinder creative thinking. Boredom provides freedom for original ideas to emerge. For example, long walks without any entertainment or distractions could spark creative insights as the mind is free to wander. So how does this work really? You see, boredom limits your options, making undesirable work more appealing than just sitting doing nothing. When bored, with fewer fun distractions readily available, tedious tasks become more bearable than simply sitting there bored. For example, if you intended to watch TV but the power went out, you'd likely choose to clean or organize rather than sit in the dark with nothing to do. Boredom can motivate productivity by removing the distractions that allow you to avoid work. The lack of stimulation mimics lack of food. When very hungry, leftovers seem delicious. Similarly, when completely bored, normally unappealing activities suddenly seem appealing to relieve that state. This is like stranded sailors eating shoe leather or even resorting to cannibalism. Extreme hunger makes anything seem appetizing. Boredom works similarly, which begs the question, how to get bored? There are several effective techniques for embracing boredom, but here are the best ones. Number 1, create a shut-off ritual. Make it a habit to shut off the internet and avoid technology for 1 or 2 hours, especially in the mornings. This allows your mind to relax into a state of boredom without constant stimulation. Number 2, try dopamine detoxing. Avoid behaviors that provide unnaturally high amounts of dopamine, like social media, games, etc. For an intense dopamine cleanse, avoid all stimulating behaviors for a full day. No phone, music, hanging out, or junk food allowed. The only activities permitted are meditating, reading, and writing. Just sit in silence for that day. If feeling courageous, do this detox for a full week. This type of clean slate day can reset your baseline dopamine so that mundane tasks and routines become more rewarding again. Completely clearing your system of artificial stimulation resensitizes your brain's reward system. Number 3, practice meditation. Sit around in silence, observe your thoughts, and do nothing. Boredom will arise, and you will feel driven to do something else.